Usually I be looking raggedy,
You know what? Shut up. Shut your ass up.
How's it going?
Shit. I've been reading and working all day.
I've been in the kitchen all day. So
What
I
you?
did that baby shower.
Ooh, why you? What?
I get there and she don't the color scheme she gave me is not the color scheme that was there. It's definitely a little off. I'm like, so like this coral pink
Yeah.
is not in there nowhere. It's like baby pinks, rose golds. I'm like, she said
Oh
color's fine. I'm
wow.
like, no, we talked about the colors. No, it's not fine.
Wow.
Oh,
That's.
don't tell nobody I made these, cause what?
Don't tell nobody I made these. The hell. Funny as hell. All right, so let's get started. It's all right. Welcome back to the Black Girl Tired Book Talk, where the stories we tell come in every flavor. And today, some of them are frosted, folded, and filled with soul. Today today we're driving into the world of sweets, but not just any sweets. We're talking about passion infused, joy inspired, reader approved creations that come from the talented hands of Erica Collins, the heart and soul behind E Sweets. She's not just a baker, she's a storyteller in her own right, using sugar, butter, and spice to speak love into our communities, especially the book community. She's a reader, a black woman entrepreneur, one woman powerhouse blending literacy, love, and layered cupcakes. Y'all get ready to indulge. Let's welcome her to the podcast. Introduce yourself, ma'am.
Hey guys, E Sweets, aka Erica, aka the Rita Baker. How you
Yo,
doing? What you got?
you ready for these questions?
What you got? You ain't got nothing in
Water.
your girl.
It's 3 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Jesus.
It ain't nothing but a little wine.
So let's start at the beginning. Where did the passion for sweets come from? Was it like a childhood spark, a family kitchen memory, or something that just grew later in life?
It's kind of like a mix of both. Like my grandmother was a baker. She would
Mm-hmm.
bake yeast rolls and all kind of stuff. And then I always used to watch cooking shows with my mom.
Mm.
She used to be in the kitchen cooking. She baked, but not like how I bake, but I got it like from a mix of both of them.
So you're also a reader.
Yeah.
How do those two passions come together for you? Why did you feel drawn to share your sweets specifically within the book community?
Um, it started with Tylee and Whitney, really, because they wanted me to bring them cookies to Tulsa. And I'm like, I almost didn't bring them because I'm like, if I get to this airport and they throw my cookies away, I'm gonna be pissed. It kind of started with them, and then I was like, a lot of people don't know that I bake. Like, my local people, they know, but the book talk community did not. So,
And we're happy for that shit is crack. If the phrase the Rita Baker said it in all one word were true, what would that one word be that defines what baking means to you?
um, what baking means to me a lot. Because, like, if food was a love language, it would be my love language. Because,
Mm,
like, I get a lot of joy out of just when you guys give your reviews and stuff. That
mhm,
really makes my heart warm. Because I don't know, I like to host. I like to share stuff with people.
mm.
So I like
Yeah,
the word passionate.
yeah. With every ingredient you touch, every batch you bake, do you feel that this is feeding your soul? Talk to us about that soulful connection to your craft.
Yes, it's like when I'm in the kitchen, it's like I just be in my own little world type stuff. It's like,
Mhm,
like some people are artistic when it comes to drawing or painting,
mhm.
but my artistic craft comes out in the kitchen. And it's not always just baking. It's just
Mm-hmm.
anytime I'm in the kitchen and I'm feeding someone or I'm making something up as I go,
Mm-hmm.
it I just feel good about it. And it reminds me of my mom a lot. So,
Yeah. Hold that thought. I got to block a incel. Anyway, but being a black woman in business and in a space where not enough of us are seen, what does that ownership and representation mean to you personally?
to me personally, it means a lot because we're often overlooked, first of all, as women, but not only women, it's black women.
Mm-hmm.
The world's it's a male dominant world, so they don't think that we can do or we should do,
Mm-hmm.
and we could do. All women can do all things possible.
Facts. Facts. Because we some strong motherfuckers. Shit.
Yep. Period.
So being self-owned comes with freedom, but also pressure. What has that meant for your journey from lessons to blessings?
It's hard for my journey because I still work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only part time now,
Mm-hmm.
but what originally got me doing it more full time was during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Was that 2020? August of 2020, my daughter, she started kindergarten. Then, like literally the day that they started kindergarten, I had got a call from the nursing home about my dad. They
Mm-hmm.
said to come up here now.
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, that was on a Wednesday. By that Friday, August 7th, 2020, he had passed. So I was off of work for a few weeks. As soon as I go back to work, I caught COVID. So I was off for a couple more weeks. And they were just hounding me. I was at this job for like 8 years. They was hounding me, when you coming back to work? I'm like, I just two traumatic experiences. Even though my COVID wasn't bad like some people's COVID, but I lost my father, and that was my only living parent. And
Mm-hmm.
then I got sick, and then you guys are asking me when am I coming back? So, like my family, they kept saying, you should really do this. You should do it. You should do it. And I just quit cold turkey. I ain't put no 2 week notice in, nothing.
That sounds like
I
you.
said, you know what? I'm not coming back. How about that? Once I get
That's
a
funny.
weekend, I'm like, no, I don't plan on.
That's funny. But I'm glad you did it because a lot of people don't take the chance on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So many people are out here in these jobs they don't fucking like, and they don't they don't believe in their hobbies to make it into something more. So
yeah,
they just stick with the jobs and keep it as a hobby.
yeah. And then
And
going back to the earlier question, so a part about how it started. It really
mm-hmm,
started when I started like I've always been into cooking and stuff, but it started after my mom passed.
mm,
She passed December 2nd, 2012, 2 days before my birthday.
mm,
So after that, I was kind of like I was still working both jobs at the time,
mm-hmm,
and it was like I was always in the house. I wasn't really doing much but working. I didn't
mm-hmm,
have I didn't have my daughter at the time. She wasn't thought of yet. But I just got in the house and I was like, I want to decorate cupcakes. That's where it started. Cupcakes.
mm.
Example.
Oh, that looks so good. Why you don't
On the
like
way with
me?
my cupcakes.
Why you don't like me and my diet? Why you be trying?
So that's how it kind of started. It was just a way to kind of cope.
Yeah, and I think that's a good coping mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It's hard when you lose a parent because I know losing my father. That was the reason why I went back to school because that was his last request. So,
Yeah,
but it's hard when you lose somebody that's really close to you, especially a parent.
yeah.
So. The book community has embraced you with open arms. In return, what do you want to offer us? How do e-suites and books go hand in hand in your vision?
I want to do. I want to do a bunch of book events. I want to throw one of my own. I want to be a part of as many as I can be.
Mm-hmm.
I just really just enjoy sharing my craft, and it's not even about the money.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's just the fact that this is something I like to do,
Mm-hmm.
and the money is just a bonus.
Yeah, yeah. when you love what you do, it's more fun.
Yeah. But there are times when, like, that's why I had stopped for a minute because it turns into a job at some point. Because
Hmm.
baking is not just something you can go in there and do real quick. I,
True.
I have help. My sister will come in there and help me, wash the dishes, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's still an all day job. Like,
Mm.
you
Do
know,
you see yourself owning a bakery one day, like having a brick and mortar place that you call your own,
I
or
want
more like a dessert truck?
I want one of those too. The only reason why I don't want a brick and mortar is I don't want to be tied to it.
Mm.
Like, I want to be the owner, CEO, and all that. But if I could like duplicate me, which is hard, it's gonna be hard because I'm precise. I've done a lot of research on baking, cooking in general. Like I measure out all my ingredients. I'm specific with the room temperature ingredients, all that. So, people like take shortcuts. So I don't know. I don't know if I would trust someone. Like it would be hard. That would be a hard decision. And I don't want to be one of them people where I'm just like, micromanaging either. Like,
Yeah,
but
but
the dessert truck, yes, I
I
do.
can see you having a dessert truck though. Um, so let's talk about sweet favorites. What are your top treats? The ones that resonate the most with your heart, your memories, and your story.
My favorite thing is cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
That's where I started. Yeah, like decorating, just creating flavors, stuff like that. Um,
What's your favorite flavor?
uh, a good question. I didn't think about that.
See, I'm making it easy. You talk.
I really don't have like a real favorite. Like
Mm.
I like vanilla cake, buttercream ice cream.
Ooh, I love
Strawberry
buttercream
cake. Like,
frosting.
I like. I'm just not a big fan of chocolate, but any other cake really. But it's got to have buttercream because I'm not a big fan of whipped cream.
I love buttercream frosting. That's the best frosting ever.
And I try
Um,
to whip mine so it's so heavy. Some people make it.
ooh. See, you talking about you shipping cookies in cake jars? You're gonna be shipping cupcakes next. Jesus.
If
Um,
I feel like they can make it, I would. I really would.
how can the book community and everyone listening support your business? Not just by us doing reviews or stuff like that, but how can we really support your business? Like, what are the best practices for anybody that is a reader who want to support you in this journey?
Honestly, a like, a share, just to talk it up to someone. That's all I ask for. Like, I don't, um, I don't know how far this can get me. I hope it gets me somewhere, but I'm not like, I won't, I won't be sad if this is where it ends or I can go further. But
Mhm.
um, yeah, just support. I try to support everyone that I know and mess with on the daily. I try to engage with people, so I just all I ask for in return.
Okay. So, what does the ordering process look like? Are you local, shipping, custom only? Let's give the full e suite experience rundown.
So I do local, but I don't have it set up on my website. So if someone local, they just hit me up, you know.
Mm.
And then as far as shipping, I have it set up for the cookies and the cake jars. I'll add some more, along the way. And yeah, a lot of locals.
So, do you think you will collab with other brands? Like, I was talking about you, Shannon, and Natalie doing something. But what about you, Natalie, and Foodies Who Love to Read because she has spices?
Yeah, she had told me the other day that she was out free this week, so I'm looking forward to a phone call or a message.
Because I mean, she got that blueberry seasoning.
Right, and she said she had a peach, a brown sugar peach or something.
That would be a nice box. I'm telling you, that would be a nice
Down
box.
to collab with anybody who wants to, or want to put my cookies in their box. Authors, feel free. No, I'm just playing. But
or
yeah,
on your tables?
yeah, on your tables. I just want to get my name out there more. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I just want to get the what word am I looking for? I just want to get my name out there more
Mm-hmm.
globally
Yeah.
because locally, yes, everybody knows, but I want to be nationwide.
Okay. Okay. So, can you share your website, socials, and how folks can place an order with you?
Yes, so I'm on here. TikTok is Rita Baker.
The Rita
Uh,
Baker.
Facebook is eSweets and Instagram eSweets. Yeah, eSweet underscore. Yeah, and then my website is www.esweetsindie.com.
Yeah, I heard that www.esweetsindie.com because y'all need to be ordering.
Told people so much I had to think about it myself.
And finally, what do you offer from cookies to cakes? What's on the eSweet menu and what makes it uniquely yours?
I offer so many things. I offer cupcakes for one, cookies. Like you seen, I showed you the picture with the strawberries and the pretzels and all that.
Yeah.
Rice Krispie treats, like the list goes on. Like cheesecake,
Man.
cheesecakes.
Yo, y'all need to go to a site because I be wanting to cry. She got so much good sweets on there. So many good snacks. My God, today. Jesus. So I'm gonna hit up this outro, but before I do it, how do you think the questions was?
They weren't
See, I can pull it back when I want to. So Erica isn't just baking, she's building bridges between taste and memory, between readers and creators, between being seen and being savored. So whether you're turning pages or placing orders, remember that community is sweeter when we support each other. Head to her website, hit follow, treat yourself because eSweets isn't just dessert, it's devotion. Thank you, Erica, for sharing your gift with us. And until next time, keep your story strong, your cravings satisfied, stay loved, stay loud, and stay black on purpose. All right, now it's time for the fucking housekeeping. Jesus Christ.
Don't dread it every time.